Hi, everyone. It's James Colhoun here, and I am with Andrea Popan. She's one of the students of the Food Matters Institute Nutrition Certification Program. Andrea, how are you?
Everyone. I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Great. Fantastic to speak with you. So, first question, what inspired you to study nutrition? What was it? Was it a personal catalyst or a professional catalyst? What was it?
What inspired me to study nutrition? It was my health journey, first and foremost. I was diagnosed with skin issues with eczema and dermatitis. And this was over 15 years ago. And I went to see a dermatologist. I went to my regular practitioner, and they sent me to do all these tests. Nothing came back normal, but the dermatology problem on my hands. And they recommended to slap all kinds of steroidal creams on my hands. And for some reason, it didn't feel right for me. And when it didn't feel right for me, I'm like, there has to be something else. And I started asking questions. I was seeing an acupuncturist at that point. And I'm like, this is what they recommended, and it doesn't feel right. And then she recommended to see a naturopathic doctor who started asking me like real questions like, how do you sleep? What do you eat? What is your stress level? Do you go to the bathroom every day? How is that like? And all kinds of very detailed information about me, which I wasn't used to, and then opened a lot of doors for me about what am I gonna do with this? And that's when I went online and I started researching and I came across Food Matters. I think you guys were in the incipient years back then, maybe 10, 12 years ago. But I found you guys and I found Chris Carr and all kinds of good people that I followed ever since. And that led me on that path. And then I started doing juicing and yoga and meditation and stress relieving techniques. And I changed my diet. I excluded gluten and dairy from my diet, and slowly everything went away. And then I was in shock. I'm like, this is with no creams. Everybody needs to know about this. So that inspired me to go down this path of studying nutrition and reading more about it. And I studied Institute of Integrative Nutrition, and then I studied the Food Matters Nutrition Certification Program, and that came out too. And I am so happy that I did. Yeah.
Beautiful. What an amazing story. And so, your healing journey had mostly already happened. So, this was something where you wanted to turn your journey and everything you'd learned into a professional qualification.
Correct.
And so, what did you find as the main differences between studying with IIN, which is more of a health coaching program, versus a Food Matters, which is more as a food as medicine program? What were the key differences that you found?
So the key differences in both certifications is mainly what you are saying. The IAN teaches you how to be a nutrition coach, how to show up for people, what questions to ask, how to build this strategy from the bottom up. In comparison to Food Matter Nutrition Certification Program, it always helped me see in detail the nutrition and how food affects your body and what herbs and what types of vitamins or food can actually heal your body. And the people that you brought on were so qualified to teaching you just this, like what is actually food doing to your body, and what actually is at the end of your fork is what changes your genetics and changes your way of thinking and feeling and acting. And it's a big difference, and I really liked it.
Nice. And what was there anything in the program that surprised you or certain information that you were not expecting or something that was a really big takeaway for you?
The really one that had a big impact on me was Krista Orecchio's program. She is very qualified and she has a lot of experience in nutrition. And when she has a coaching business, plus she's a nutrition, and she has all kinds of functional medicine insights about her teachings. And that really, really helped.
I love that. And so, since studying, I'm not sure how long it's been since you graduated. Have you been building a coaching practice or an online presence or bringing this work to the world in a particular way?
Uh, I have finished my certification program with Food Matters a couple of years ago. And ever since then, I have two young kids. So I am doing everything in parallel. Ever since then, I had helped my dad heal his body, just like story.
Yeah.
It's really impressing. But my dad was diagnosed with liver cirrhosis, and it was a big journey. And I helped him. We introduced juicing in his diet and eliminated a lot of foods. And he was very willing to work with me. And he has been healthy. This has been few years since then, and that was a big impact. And then I did fertility coaching one-on-one. I also helped women who struggle getting pregnant. I personally had gone through the same problems many years ago, so that inspired me to help women go down on the nutrition path about fertility and what food and mind and body connection can actually help the body heal and get pregnant naturally. So I did fertility coaching with friends and with one-on-one business coaching. I did one-on-one nutrition coaching as well. A lot of my friends and family, this was all like word of mouth type of thing. Everybody, when they found out, well, you healed and then you got pregnant, and then how can we do this? And I helped people like that too. And I also did workshops, like in-person workshops about longevity, fertility, and also lately perimenopause and menopause. Since I'm approaching that age, I'm starting to be interested in perimenopause, and I'm helping women navigate that now.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And how can people find out about your work, Andrea? Is there a website or Instagram or Facebook or somewhere they can follow you?
Yes, I my website is andreapopan.com, and my handle on Instagram is at Andrea Popan, and people can find me there and connect with me. I love chatting with people about anything nutrition. It's like my life calling. It's so it lights me up when I do it.
Amazing. So that's AndreaPopan.com
Correct.
and on Instagram.
Correct.
Fantastic. Well, is there any a final message you'd like to leave for anybody? Maybe for people that are thinking about studying nutrition with us or thinking about, working with you, what would your message be for them?
My message for anybody who is interested in nutrition certification with Food Matters or any type of nutrition certification program is yes, go for it. Do not think about it, just jump into it. You can help yourself, your family, anybody you love. And then above that, if you want to transform it into a career, you can. And there are so many opportunities out there, especially these days with social media and everything. But just if you want to do it for yourself and just heal your body, absolutely jump on it. It's an amazing opportunity, and the details that you learn about how your body reacts and acts on nutrition and on healthy foods, it's another level. So I highly recommend it.
Thank you, Andrea. That's very sweet. Wonderful to connect with you on this call. And please make sure to check out Andrea Popan on Instagram and AndreaPopan.com for more information about working with her. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.